Oh, hey, we're back. Another beer review. High Tide Imbibe. We have something that I don't expect it to be super interesting. Actually, I've got two beers tonight. I don't expect either one of them to be all that super interesting, but we tend to review anything maritime specific that comes our way. So that's what we're going to do. This is Breton Light. Ooh, light. 4.0% alcohol by volume from Breton Brewing here in Nova Scotia, up in Cape Breton Island. This is their new thing. This is part of their year-long lineup. I think it's in their permanent lineup kind of thing. Is I think they say that on their website actually. So we're just gonna go really quick to the website. They don't really say anything different that I'm gonna tell you on the website, but it's always good to have the deets on board here. So ABV 4%, 8 IBUs. So definitely not hoppy at all. Like 8 IBUs is well below the sort of understood threshold of where you can really kind of start tasting bitterness for most people anyway. An easy drinking light lager, gleams of pride, I guess. I'm sure. As crisp as the ocean water and as refreshing as the highland breeze. Proudly crafted on Cape Breton Island. Yeah. So it is part of their main lineup, I think. Like I said, let's just go our beers. So there's their main lineup, and then there's their season. They only got two seasonals. I did not know that. Their gingerbread holiday ale, which is a London ESB that's flavored, which I kind of just want the ESB without the gingerbread. That'd be cool. Their spiced up pumpkin ale, which is pretty good. But yeah, here's their main lineup. They need more seasonals, if anything. They got plenty of stuff in their main lineup now. Black Angus and Crazy Angus are both good. I haven't had the grapefruit IPA, I don't think. 7 Years Pale Ale is good. Red Coat Lager's good. Or Red Coat Red Ale is good. Sons of Hector Brown Ale is really good. I don't think I've had the Island Time Lager either. I have to get into that at some point. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, everyone's doing the light lager, right? Every brewery's making pilsners now. Every brewery's making light lagers. It's just they're doing more and more things to try to hold on to or capture more of that general beer drinking audience that aren't interested in like your New England IPAs and your fucking espresso coffee milkshake stouts with ice cream and all your other bullshit. Um, so that's a smart. It feels like a smart move, and they've put them in these sexy slim cans too. So there you go. And I know like 15 years ago, me would have scoffed at these because I can remember when Moosehead did their first release their crack canoe, and they released them in the slim cans, and they looked like energy drink cans. And I had a good laugh at it back in the day. But I mean, it makes more sense. Cans are more economical. Slim cans are probably even more economical. They took up even less space because the box that this came in was like half the size of a usual like 12 pack almost. Like, so it just makes more sense. So I'll pour this. Don't want to get too much foam going here. Probably still going to get a lot. This glass just tends to make more head anyway, the way it's shaped. But yeah. So they just said light lager. They don't say specifically what type it is. Um, Maybe I'll get a sense of that when I'm drinking it. Who knows? I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere within like the Helles style. That's generally what most light lagers end up tasting like because they end up being Pilsner Junior for the most part, right? So, and that usually just sticks them right into the Helles kind of thing. So, and I mean, I'm getting that dry, grainy malt kind of smell. No like grassy sweetness necessarily or anything like that. No like canned vegetable kind of notes or anything. Um, so it doesn't smell sweet and grassy or floral like a lot of these end up doing. There's a little sweetness there, but it's not much. So it even smells like a little outside of like what a Helles would smell like, just like your basic bitch lager. Um, yeah, it smells all right though. Like it smells like, to be honest, it smells like Mooseheads. Um, they're sort of budget stuff. The JR Ready, the James Ready um, 5.0, and their James Ready Light as well. It kind of reminds me of that, where it just gives like a distinct kind of grainy beer smell. That they're without any like flourishes, without any like spectacular different notes of any sort. Very nondescript. So we're gonna go to the taste. Cheers. Shouldn't make this an 18-minute fucking review for a light lager. So we're gonna get into it here. Yeah, like I was saying with the aroma, I wouldn't even classify this as a Helles lager of any sort, really. It's just basic bitch lager, like without much actual distinction for like a sub style of lager or anything like that. It is just a light lager, basic bitch lager, malt forward, just um, no hops to be reckoned with at all. There's like a slight dryness at the end, but I mean that's about it. There's just no hop flavor or bitterness really. P.A. Bruno is Paul saying lightly beery with notes of beer and a soft beery finish. Yes, exactly. This is like beer water. Is basically what it is. And CB Paul saying very good review, Lee. Thank you, sir. Um, yeah, this is inoffensive. It gets the job done. It's very light on the palate. It drinks like water, basically. But it is a light beer with flavor. It tastes like beer. Um, and really, that's kind of what you want from a light lager, right? You want it to be a super easy drinking, crushable maintenance beer that is recognizable as actual beer. It's not so watery that it's just like nothing. Because I've run into light lagers that are just nothing as well, right? At least this has some sort of character from the malt in it, and it gives you some flavor. It's just it is what it is. So as a light lager, I've had a few that are better, but I mean, this is kind of all the points you're looking to hit. The alcohol's right, could be lower, honestly. The At least it's got flavor. It's not stupidly like so light that it's just like why am I even bothering? Um, so it kind of knocks every point out in the thing you're looking for. So excuse me, bourbon. I don't think that's from the beer. I think that's from my supper. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say like a solid 7 on this. That's usually where I'll sit something style wise, where it's like, okay, you perfectly hit the style, but you don't do anything interesting with it. You don't do anything that makes me go, that's really damn good. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's the style. That is the style to a T. And my own personal preference, I could see myself buying this. I don't know. I think I'm maybe like James Ready 4.0 a little bit better. And there's some other light stuff that's floating around that I think I like a little better is maintenance beers, but I could see myself buying this again. Definitely. And I generally like the stuff Breton Brewing makes. They generally do a really good job on most of the stuff. So let's say 7 again. Do double 7s on this. So that's the Breton Light. Double 7s. 7 for style. 7 for personal preference. And I'm going to kick out of here. I got one more beer to do. I'll be back in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so to do it, probably. So thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.